is
remove the curly braces.
here, if we have only one method definition, in method definition we have only one statement, so we can delete this curly bracket also. Yep. Oh, that's cool. And I told you yesterday, it's become very weird when you are passing it to the method parameter. Yep. This is my method, and this method can take a parameter. What it can take a parameter, guys? Interface type. Hello. And you can call the method. What method here? Tin.
That's step 3.
So see, when you call this method, what you can pass as a parameter? You can pass this as a parameter, this variable. That is correct? Yep. If you can pass this variable, then you can pass this method definition also. What do you say? This lambda. Yes or no? Yep.
Yes,
And
sir.
you can pass this whole anonymous class definition also. That is valid. Oh my God. You see? That's why I said yesterday it may be looking weird. You can pass this definition also as a parameter. Ashma, I make you confused that you are following me. All are the valid.
I'm following.
Very nice. What about other people?
Yes, sir. I'm following.
Yes, I'm good.
Yes, sir, following.
But it's okay. That's great. Hmm? Oh, so we are good to go. Okay. I just want you to know.
Nagin sir, in the line number 46,
46.
can you please explain what we could do if we didn't want to use the teen method, instead we wanted to use the lambda expression?
No. Here, when you call this teen, then
Yeah.
teen is going to soup, and it's saying who is calling me. Sorry, which class definition I have. So this teen is going to point the method definition, right? In this case, this teen is pointing to this. In this teen is pointing to lambda, right? So what's your confusion? If I'm calling teen, lambda is nothing. Lambda is just a method definition wrapped in a class. Are you following me? So this teen means, I understand your confusion. Let me make it simple.
So I was just confused because you wrote the lambda expression instead of writing the whole method, right? The teen method, right?
No. Actually, I'm just right. Lambda is just definition of it, right? Let me show you. When you call this method, this is going to you just take care of the way I'm telling you. When you call the method, it means this definition goes to this reference variable. Are you following me? Like this.
Yeah.
When you are calling this method, you are passing this definition to this. Don't think it lambda expression is actually anonymous class which contains definition, right? So in this way, this soup is pointing to this definition. So when you call soup.tin, then this function will be called. Are you following me? What I'm saying, when you call soup.tin, then this definition will be called, this definition. This is method input and this is the method definition. Are you following me? So when you call a method and you are passing this parameter, you think like this. Hey, the soup is going to point it. And if you go to the reverse of it, then you can write new. Are you with me? Curly bracket open. Yeah. Because this is shorthand of the same. Are you with me? And here you can write the method definition. What? Public void tin. You understand? Or you got confused?
Yeah, this makes sense.
Exactly. You think the way I'm thinking. I just make everything in the opposite direction, right? Are you following me? Originally, you have this. Are you following me? Lambda is just a shortcut, right? You think like this much, right? And this much. Both are same. Are you following me? So when you are calling a method and you are passing this to this, it means this soup is pointing to this anonymous class with definition. So when you call the method, it will call which method? This teen method. And it would say Nagendra. Got it?
Thank you. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Thanks for asking questions. I like the people when they try to understand. Okay. because don't follow me blindly. I'm going to roll back everything so that you can see. Good, good, good. When you write 3 or 4 times like this, you will be comfortable. Honestly, I'm saying I know this much, but when it comes to me in the project, also I take some time to understand. Hello, when you see this code, right? You have to change your thinking. This is not a normal thing. It is an anonymous class, right? This big thing. Yes, you know. Hello. This you have to think like this in your mind. The lambda expression is big thing. It is just compact form of the anonymous class based on functional interface. Answer to me. Again, nobody's replying. We have.
I think it's a compact form.
It is. It is. If somebody would say what lambda expression is, you would say, "Hey, Nagendra, lambda expression is not big thing. It is just a compact form of anonymous class based on functional interface. Nobody wants to write this much bigger code. You want to make it compact. That's it. Okay. Okay, guys. Next thing is what next thing is? Have you heard about generics?
No, sir.
Okay. Let me give you a little bit idea about it. I need it. Core Java generics. I don't have. Let me show you if I can get something. Actually, generics allows type safety. I need to tell you what is the meaning of it. Hello. This is our website. Okay. This is developed and written by me. This is for core Java only. If you want, you can refer it. It is up to you. So we need to understand what is the generics is. Anybody heard about it? You have to say yes or no.
I think we discussed a little bit with Sarika for the type safety.
Yeah. I'm not going to teach you right now in detail. I will teach you a little bit. Only I would say right now, generics allow type safety, right? And type safety means when you make a list, you have to tell what kind of data it is going to hold, so that you can avoid, unnecessarily class cast exception. And using generics, you can make your class generic. Let me tell you. If I make a class, you need to answer to me. Basically, I want to design a class which can hold my data. So this question goes to Ashma. You just be ready to answer my question. My class is a basket, right? And this basket is supposed to hold different kind of item. So you tell me, if I write code like this, Ashma, you have to tell me if I write code like this. So in this case, public void get yeah. So tell me, in this basket, I can hold what kind of data? Ashma, answer my question.
Any kind of data.
No. My question to you is, using this class, design what kind of data I can hold in this basket. It's
I don't
only
know
string type, or I can hold anything.
anything.
Anything. String can
Yeah.
take anything. Nice. Can I store in
No, I
this
mean
customer
in a
object?
string you can hold string type of data, but I
Exactly.
was
In string, we can hold only string kind of data. So this class is able to hold any kind of data, or it has limitation that I want to listen from you.
It has limitations.
Limitation. What limitation is?
It holds only string type of data.
Limitation. Yeah. It holds only string. Oh my God. But what my requirement, Asma, is? My requirement is I want to hold, I don't know requirement. I can hold customer, I can hold user, I can hold string, integer, double, etc. You got it?
Yes.
So if I want to design my class in such a fashion so that it can hold anything, so what I need to do? I have to use generics.
Generic.
Ashma, same thing I'm going to make with generics. So generic says if you don't know about data type and you want to design to me, then at class level, Ashma, you can use the general type T. Ashma, are you with me? Angular
Yes,
bracket
sir.
after class definition, angular bracket T. T could be anything. It's not necessarily T. Can we use PT? Yeah, GT, PT, whatever you want to keep, can do it, right? But by convention, we use only one letter. And what I can do? Everywhere you can use T. Mhm. Public basket. Confuse or follow me? T
Following.
name this dot name plus to name like this, and here we can use public t get. Oh, what is the beauty of it? Beauty of it, it can hold, you know, any kind of data. I have to show you the syntax. System dot out dot println. I can show you the syntax. Hello, I am here. No, sorry, hello, T, right? But here I'm supposed to return it. I'm sorry. Why I'm writing this? What I'm supposed to return? Can you help me? Name.
Name.
Right. But this variable name is not good. Anna, I should write some general name, Ashma. It's okay? Store.
Yeah.
So, so confused? No, I did mistake. Name is not looking good. Now it's looking cool. Why is looking cool? Because now you can hold T type in the store, Ashma. What type?
T type.
T type. Uh, which one is seems to be general? This basket or the second basket?
Second.
Second one. Let me show you. This is called generics. Generics makes your class definition generics asthma. So this letter T is fixed or you can write anything. Yeah, generic. So let me show you. Suppose I want to use a basket, I will write basket, and here you can write the data. Suppose you want to store string ashma. So you can write string like this, basket and basket here also. Confused? When you do it, you know how you have to think? Everywhere you have to replace T will be replaced by string, 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 everything. So what you can store into it? Asma in
String
the
type
constructor,
of
right?
data.
You can pass Nagendra. Then similarly, you can use many implementation of it. Somebody saying, hey, I want to hold in integer, right? So here you can write, and generics only works on the wrapper type. It doesn't work the primitive type. I don't know, you know wrapper string, integer, double character float. Yep. So confused? Ashma, if you want to store here double, so you can write double and here you can pass double. You write double like this, okay? And double. Suppose you want to, if you want to store dog, so you can write dog. Can we store dog in the basket? You guys are not replying. Why not? Dog can sit inside the basket. That's not a big deal. But here you have to pass dog. I don't know. You understand the benefit of generics? If you have generic class, it can work for any type. That is correct. You see in the photo.
I have a question, Navendra sir.
I would like to answer your question.
How are we going to handle SQL queries with generic variables if we don't
SQL.
if we don't give the data type of integer or variable or I mean string? Because while making a table in SQL, we will have to give a varchar or integer, right? So how is this going to handle SQL queries?
Actually, SQL query is different thing, right? SQL query you have to write as per the rule that is fixed. Are you following me? The SQL
Yes,
query
sir.
you cannot write generic. SQL queries are fixed. Are you following me? You cannot
Yes,
use
sir.
generics over here. SQL queries are fixed, and generics is not related with that. Okay.
Okay. So when we have to store an item inside a store right here.
Store is a class, and you are talking about database, right? Database is different thing.
Oh, okay.
Following me? In
Yes,
database,
sir.
we know in advance. I am going to store integer, double float. You cannot decide on the fly, right?
Okay.
If you don't
Yes,
know
sir.
the data type on the fly and you want to store it, we can use MongoDB. MongoDB?
That's
MongoDB can
something
hold
new.
what kind of data on the fly? Yeah. MongoDB is a NoSQL database. It says I can store anything. Oh my God. Clear?
Oh, yes, sir.
So MongoDB and SQL and all are the different concept, I would say, right? I'm talking about the class. Hey, you see this? This class can hold anything, right? T means you can replace with. If you're here, you mention string, T will be replaced by string. If you mention integer, T will be replaced by
Oh,
integer
okay.
everywhere. Double everywhere, right? Oh, magic! I hope you understand generic interface, generic class.
Yes, sir. I got it now. Because since we have that string in front of basket, it's gonna know that the T is going to be any string, and if it's an integer, it's gonna know it's an integer.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I was talking about that. Okay. Yep. Ashma, you got this much?
Yes, sir.
Next thing I have to teach you generic interface. What? Generic interface. Generic interface, make your interface generic. Let me show you. I'm just making a class. You have to tell me you got my point or not. Runner. This runner, I want it should work for a generic fashion, Ashma. You help me, please. Interface, and here I can write T, right? And actually, core Java topic, we should go with much in depth. Because like here I'm teaching you core Java still. Yeah, public. What kind of data my method is going to eat? Ashma, this question goes to you. What kind of data my method is going to eat? You know? Don't know. You say it is going to eat T. T means general. Okay, Ashma, answer my question. This eat method can take what kind of parameter? Anything. I'm going to make two class. One is called string eater, right? Implements. I don't know. Do you know this concept? Interface implements. You can say, yeah, of course we know. Oh,
Yes, we know.
runner. Yeah, here you can pass string. Hey, when you implement runner and you pass string, right? So it means this method, Ashma, this method will have what? Hello. Because you mentioned T over there, then it will be replaced by what? String. So system dot add that println. You can say, hey, what? Hello. I'm string. Huh? It's too tough? No. Somebody is saying I'm going to eat string integer. So here you see interface. What is the benefit of making a generics? It can work for any data type. Ashima, I hope you understand the meaning of making it generics.
Yes, sir.
It can work for any kind of data. Done. Suppose somebody wants to eat fruit. How you can eat fruit? Here you can write fruit, right? Then here you can pass fruit. Hello, I'm adding. In order to make it compilable, Ashma, what do you think? I need to make a class. Tell me, fruit class. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now it will compile. This is the example of which topic?
Generic.
Example of generic interface. And I want to tell you this generic concept was introduced in which version of the JDK? Guys, when I ask some questions, right? If you don't know the answer, your answer should be Java 5. Yeah, I don't know the very generic answer. Your answer should be Java 5, right? If I say, are you sure? Then you say Java 8. Your answer will be correct. It's fine. Hello. When generics was introduced, Java 5. Annotation, you know annotation? When annotation was introduced, in which version of the JDK? Any guess?
Java 5.
Java 5.
Java
Java
5.
5.
Right answer. Yep. Java 5. It's okay? Because most of the feature was introduced Java 5 and later it was introduced in Java 8. That's it. Done. I am done with the generic interface. Fine. Now I'm coming to my agenda. So what we have learned so far, we understand what is the interface, what was the enhancement was made in the interface in Java 8. We talked about marker interface, then we talked about functional interface, and then we talked about little bit about generic class and generic interface. Now we are going to talk about little bit ready-made functional interface in Java. What I said? Ready-made functional interface. Ashma, already we have ready-made functional interface in Java 8. You need to understand. The first example, I'm going to talk about consumer. You have to reply what consumer is. Consumer is one of the functional interface. Functional interface is interface which has only
One
abstract.
On abstract.
an abstract method. Consumer is a ready-made functional interface in Java 8. Consumer says, hey, I am interface. I can eat one input of any type. Oh my God, what's meaning is consumer says I can only eat the data of general type, but I will not return anything. Oh, so I'm going to show you what consumer functional interface and how it looks like. Asma, what I said, it says I will take one data as name suggests, right? Consumer means I'm going to eat. Asma, if you see this in this function interface, what it is doing, please reply what it is doing, guys. See, is it function interface? Yep.
Yes.
It is going to take what kind of input?
General.
General. It can eat integer, it can eat mango, banana, papaya, anything it can eat, but it will return anything? No.
No.
So if somebody would say what is a consumer, you can say consumer is one of the functional interface which takes one parameter of general type, but it does not return anything. What is the method name, Ashma? Accept, right? Method name you remember or not, I don't care about it, but you should remember it takes only one parameter, does not return anything. Huh? Let's try. So I need your help. Can you write a code for it, Ashma? You help me. Consumer C, and here you can write the data type. Why? Asma, when you write consumer C, you have to tell the data type. So what it is going to eat? String.
T. Oh,
You can write anything here. I'm going, this is the definition. I'm going to use it now, right? See?
Yes, sir.
So what it will eat? T. Here you mention consumer T. Then this T will be replaced by string. So can I write like this? New
yes.
consumer,
Yep.
because it is function interface. You say yep. So what you can write? I need your help.
Customer or consumer?
Consumer. Sorry for spelling. Consumer, right? Not customer. Consumer. And here I can write public accept. I forget void. It is going to take one parameter asma. Parameter while type depend on string. So here also you can write string, and what is the parameter type?
String.
String. Yep. And this parameter, the parameter name could be anything. Here we have T. Here you can write P. Doesn't matter. So what you can write system dot println. You can write aha P equals to. Confused? No. Done. Can I make a lambda of it? Yep. Lambda expression. You know what? Asma, this we have to mug. If I say what is the lambda of consumer, you can say again, give me a minute. I can write it. Like here, but if you want to write lambda of it, huh? So what you need to do, Ashma? You say
Yes.
again, delete this much method name. We need only parameter, one parameter. If we have some lambda which is taking one parameter and does not return anything, that could be hello. That could be consumer. That you have to catch. Like here only one line. So this is lambda for what? Consumer. Why guys? Because it is taking one parameter and does not return anything. As my in definition, we are just printing something, not returning anything. So
Yes,
by
sir.
seeing lambda, you have to see it is a lambda for which interface. You
Consumer.
have to always think about the opposite. One input, no output, right? And general, so this is lambda for consumer. Make sense? Or confused?
Yes.
Yes, sir. It makes
Yes.
sense.
Everywhere you will just see this interface. Then you have to think how I can write lambda. Oh, this is interface. It can take one parameter. That's it. And as I taught you yesterday, you know, if what if consumer string C Ashma, what we learn, data type is optional, right? So you can write the same thing like this also. What do you say?
Yeah.
System dot println hello P, right? This is okay. Yeah. Same thing if you allow to me. Can I write like this? If you have only one parameter, then parenthesis is also optional. I don't know you remember or not.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Nice. This much we have to do practice. Only practice. Oh, so consumer is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Consumer
Yes,
is a
sir.
function interface which takes one parameter and does not return anything. In consumer, method name is accept. You have to remember this much. In consumer, method name is accept. You forget it, it's okay, not a problem. Next thing which I'm going to teach you is another functional interface that is called supplier. Supplier is the opposite of it. You can guess it. Supplier is the function interface which does not take anything but produce generic type, T type, Ashma. General. Supplier is the opposite of consumer. So let me write supplier. Supplier says, as my name suggests, I can supply data of what type? Asma, he said, what type data you supply? Function interface says, hey, you can't talk like this. I can supply data of
Any type.
any type. So this is the signature of it. This is signature of it. That's cool. Huh? Done. Let me write it. It's easy, Asma. You know it, right? Supplier. What kind of data you want to supply? String, right? So here you can write SS3 new. Can you help me for that? New this, right? And then you can write this curly bracket. Which method, Asma, we have to write? Public
Get.
String get. Method is get, right? It is going to supply the data, right? Consumer that is going to consume. What method name was there? Accept. The here you have to return something, right? Return what?
String.
Mr. Jack. Asma is right, okay? Ne? You have to always return some value in this. Yes or no? Yep.
Yes, sir.
Can we convert it in Lambda? Yes. Why? Because it is a anonymous class based on functional interface. So how can convert it? Yeah, we don't need method. Not taking any input but producing one output. Asma, this is okay, right? Somebody saying, hey, it has only one line. Can we write more compact? Yes. How? Asma? But if you
Get
want to
rid
write
of
in one
the
line,
curly braces.
delete the parentheses and don't write return type. Oh, it's confusing, Ashma, right? Parentheses and only message means you are returning it. Yep. Hmm? All three are same. So which you would like to prefer? Somebody is saying I would like to prefer third one. Why? It is more compact. Hmm? I don't know. You guys are with me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have done with two function interface: supplier and consumer. Supplier takes nothing and supply the one data. Consumer takes one input, general type, does not do anything. Method is accept. Here method is get. I have done with second one also. Next, which I'm going to teach you is predicate. So all this thing lambda you have to remember if you want to happy. Predicate. Predicate is most commonly used, I would say. What predicate does? Asma, predicate says I am function interface. I can take any type. Oh my God. Then you say I'm confused with the consumer. Consumer also say the same thing. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But predicate is saying wait. I can take any type, but I return Boolean value. Now you say it's okay. You got a point? Predicate is more than
Yes, sir.
consumer. In what terms? Consumer takes one general data, does not return anything. Predicate takes general data.
Boolean value.
Yeah, but it returns the Boolean value. Oh, I hope you are not confused now with consumer, right, Asma? Consumer takes one input but does not return anything. Method is accept, but here method is test. Asma, answer my question. Tell me difference between consumer and predicate. Where she is? Internet issue? Yes. Okay. Who will tell me difference between predicate and consumer?
Consumer takes one data and returns nothing, but predicate takes one data and returns the Boolean value.
Very nice. So let's do that. Predicate, you know, here it is going to take string and PPP, pep, and new. For everything I'm writing an anonymous class first, then we can write public boolean test. And what is the input, guys? Input will be string. What you have to return here, integer value. The integer value would be what? T dot length. Done. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now I can write the lambda of it. It's not a big deal. You know it, right? One input and returning integer. Same thing you can make compact. How? If you want to make compact, you can write in one line. How, man?
Very curly braces.
T dot length. We don't need all this thing. And you can delete this also, right? It is optional. For what parameter? Simple. So you have to catch. This is the, when you will write this kind of right side definition, you should understand I am talking about predicate, because predicate take one input and does not return any, return integer value, a boolean value. I'm sorry, I did mistake, I'm sorry for that. Yeah, we cannot return integer, right? We have to return boolean value,
Yes,
right?
Yes,
I have to write greater than 5. Yeah, greater than 6. If it is greater than 6, it will return
true.
So you have to write always, this should be always boolean expression. Sorry for mistake. What this should be? Boolean expression. Boolean expression. Done. Boolean expression. Boolean expression means the expression which returns
True or false.
true or false. And Boolean expression is the combination of operator and operands. Oof. I hope this is also clear to you guys.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
one more I am going to show you. And I'm telling you in next session, I'm going to apply all those things. So you have to be ready with this. I don't want to listen. I don't know inner classes. I don't know anonymous class. I don't know functional interface. No, we don't have any choice. We have to. Next one I'm going to teach you is functional interface. Function. Like here we have many. You cannot remember all. Whatever I'm teaching you, you should know only that much. Function. Like
So
function is very
I have a question.
Please.
So what do you call that? The predicate will always return the boolean, or can it return anything else?
Always. It must return boolean value.
So
as per the signature.
But it types, right? Data types, right?
It can take anything, but it will return boolean for sure. It must return the boolean, no choice. But input is a choice.
Got it. Thank you.
This is interesting. Yeah, somebody is saying I can take one input. Somebody is saying one is saying, hey, I can take one input and none will not return anything. And supplier was saying, hey, I cannot take any input, but I will supply you to. I can give you the general data. Predicate is saying, I will take input of general type, but I can return boolean, right? But function is saying what? I can take one input. No. One input, one output. But general. It can say, hey, I can take general input and general output. One general. Ashma, you got a point?
Sir.
One general input, one general output. Any type, right? Ashma is saying, again, if I return boolean here, it will behave like predicate. That's fine. Are you following me? one general output. You got the point? One input and one output. Then you can use function. I hope I'm making myself clear. And I'm saying this is going
Yes,
to
sir.
be used a lot, Asma. Conversion purpose. For what purpose? Converter.
Conversion.
So this we are going to use a lot. Right? Please remember. This is used a lot. Oh. So let me write the predicate, functional lambda expression for it. I need your help. The function, I want it should take a string and it should return what? LP Boolean. Like here you cannot use primitive type. Remember it. We can use only wrapper type. That's differences. Predicate return primitive type, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm directly going to write. It takes a string. Asma, I need your help. So can I directly write T? One input. LP.
Yeah.
I'm in hurry. And method is apply string T, and what it return? Boolean value. T dot length. Please help me. Greater than 10. That's it. Oh, it seems like predicate, right? Yeah, Asma. For predicate also I can write the similar thing. Tell me.
Okay.
You have to be smart. In predicate, but here you can take only one input, right?
Yeah.
That's differences. I'm just writing Papa. And here it is going to take one input and that's fine. Same. Oh, by seeing left side, by seeing right side, you can't make the difference, Asma, in this case. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Because only difference is this is if it is returning Boolean wrapper, then it could be functional interface, right? It could be. Am I right? But if it's returning primitive type, Boolean type, right? Primitive Ashma, then it is predicate. Got my point? Or you got confused?
Can you say that again? My network. I couldn't
Yeah,
hear you in
Ashma,
the middle.
this is taking a string and returning Boolean value. It means
Yeah.
right side, whatever lambda you have, it is functional interface, right? Functional interface. But here it is taking only one parameter, returning Boolean, then it is predicate.
Okay.
This is the way to distinguish between. Otherwise you can't. But this is a very special case, right? Yeah, Ashma will not come like this. Okay, this is a very special case I introduce.
So we can also remove that bracket, right? Bracket in the string.
Yeah. You want to say you hate bracket? Yep. It's
Done it.
yes. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Basically, you can omit it, right? Bracket is
So the
optional.
only difference in the function and the predicate is the predicate has to return a Boolean type, but function can return any non-primitive types.
Exactly. And in predicate, you have only one parameter in generics. Here you have two parameters.
Yeah.
You can distinguish in that way also. Somebody is saying, I don't want to write all those things, right? Mister? This is also correct. Yes or no? Hello. If you want, I can replace it. Yep. Let me write all so that, done. Asma, I told you this is used as a converter. For example, if you want to convert one customer into employee, yeah, one dog into cat, like that. Okay, conversion. Then it is great. Let me make another one which can take integer and return string on string. Ashma. Then how you write? Take integer. First one is input. So it is taking a string, integer, and returning a. You see, I'm just taking integer. Yep. X, and you are going to return. Tell me.
String.
X plus plus. Done. हो गया. X. You are saying, hey X, I'm converting into string and returning you. Asma. Shortcut. Na?
Okay.
How will you call my method? Pep dot method name is apply. When you call the apply and you are passing 100, 122, here it will come string Ashma result. You guys confused or understand the shortcut?
So 120. So the integer value will be treated as a string here.
When you pass to the apply will call the lambda, and this lambda x may appending blank. When you append anything in x blank, it will be converted into a string. You know it.
Okay.
Fundamental core Java concept.
Is
I don't know.
that how we use in the forms also?
I don't know what it is.
Like if we take an integer value, but when we're taking it from the form, we can take it as a string so that we can
Conversion.
take like
Conversion.
email.
Can you come again?
So what I was saying is like, let's say in a form we have a box for the email, so we can enter like string and integer values, right? So can we use in that place as well, so that whatever we enter in the box, it will be converted to string?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
We can do anywhere. So function is very general, right? It can, function has how many argument in the here we have two parameter, right? String one input and one output. Remember it. Okay. And last for today's. I don't know. You guys are confused or not? I don't know. Hey, I'm going to teach you last. That is called unary. Unary. Unary operator. I need your help.
Sir, I have a question.
Please go ahead.
So, which one does not take primitive as an input?
No one. Actually, all are the based on generic type, so it is only applicable for wrapper object type. Are you following me?
Wrapper object type.
Wrapper means integer, character, double. You cannot use primitive anywhere. Are you following me? Unless and until syntax is supported. In this, we haven't seen primitive so far, right? Except predicate return boolean, primitive. Are you with me?
Yeah, we have seen
Everywhere,
boolean.
all take object type. Wrapper
Okay.
type does not take primitive type. Remember it. Okay. What is this? Ashma, unary operator is the special case of function. Function is saying I will take one input of one type, return output of the another type. But here it is unary operator is saying, hey, I am function, but I will say take same input and say I will return the same output. Asma, you
Yes, sir.
confused? Saying I am converter, but I am a special case of function. Function is saying I will take X and return
Why?
Y. But it is saying I am function and I will do sorry, I am kind of function, but I will take same input and return same output. Oh my god. Yep. The
So
unary
it's
operator
extending functions so that it can return a value.
exactly it's the same type.
Okay.
Unary. The unary operator is the special case of unary operator, right? Also, I'm doing after a long time. Unary operator is the special case Asma. Here you have to pass only one thing, right? String means it's saying I will take a string and return. You're not replying.
Boolean. I don't know.
No boolean.
Okay.
Hey, same input, same output. I said already. Then why boolean? Right? Asma, boolean who return predicate that you have to mark, and it is going to return. And method name is identity in this. I'm sorry, I'm confused. No, method name is not identity. It is coming function, and function we use which method? Apply. Yep. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here you can use public and return type and input. Asma both will be same. Why? Because unary operator is the special case of function. Function says I will take different input, different output. Asma, but unary operator
Okay.
says that I will take a string and return a string. What you can write? Return. I bet you are Mr. T is the input and you can append Mr. Confused? No at
No.
all. So what is the difference between unary operator and function? Function says I will take one input and produce another output. Right? Different input, different output. But unary operator is saying, hey, I am function, but I will take input and I will produce the output of the what type, Ashma?
Same type.
Same type. Fine. I don't know. You guys got it, or I make you confused? Just wanted to know. Here
I
I
have
would
a
It's
question.
say
clear.
apply. Yeah, you are saying something?
Yeah, I had a question.
Give me a sec. Apply. Here I am saying I am passing input to the string Nagendra. So it will return to me Mr. Nagendra. Let me write it. Oof. Just a second. Let me stop it because I have done.